Welcome to Kickstarter Conniption. I'm Kevin Delp.
And I'm Melissa Delp.
And we're happy to be part of the Tantrum House family. Today we are looking at Vikings Gone Wild. It is a 2 to 4 player deck building game, and it is coming to Kickstarter May 20th.
Now, Vikings Gone Wild is actually based on a popular app, so there are a lot of similarities in the art and in the theme of the game. The basics of the gameplay is also similar. You're building structures, you're recruiting warriors, and then you're fighting opponents. But how it's implemented in the board game is different than how it is in the video game.
Here's a quick look at the prototype components. It's mainly a card-based game, and the board does a good job providing spaces for the variety of cards that will be used. The player boards are also well designed with spaces for the town hall, player deck, and missions. In addition to the cards and boards, there are also wooden cubes for the main resources, gold and beer.
Gone Wild is a mix of a deck building game and a resource management game. The resources that you're going to use to buy your buildings and other cards can come from cards in your hand or from resources that you've produced from your buildings, or in some cases looted from other players or the undead zombie.
There's more interaction than a regular deck building game like Dominion. It sort of reminds me of the interaction I have in Imperial Settlers, but instead of building your village, you're building your deck. And when you're attacking your opponents, you're actually not destroying your opponent's buildings.
Now, I do appreciate that my hard-earned building is not going to be annihilated, but there could be some players who maybe enjoy the app or more combative games that could find the attacks a little bit lackluster.
One of the strengths of the game is the art. The gods have a lot of personality, and the zombies, well, in the words of one of our friends, are super cute. The tongue-in-cheek humor is also fun. There are things like the Chicken Tower and the Pigator.
I really enjoyed deck builders, and I thought there was a lot going on with this game. You have the mixture of the resources that are in your hand and then the physical cubes that you're getting. You also have the attacks and the missions that you complete, and all of that adds replayability to the game. One issue that could come in if you're playing 4 players is there can be a bit of downtime between your turns. Now, as players get more familiar with the cards and the gameplay, hopefully that downtime will decrease.
I think you will enjoy this game if you enjoy deck building games with a little bit of interaction. I think they're even going to get more backers because Vikings Gone Wild has this video game app. So check this game out, Vikings Gone Wild, coming to Kickstarter in May.